Let's do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So dear, I cannot be your ragdoll. My hair needs to move with the wind, and my fingers need to feel more than the air between us, reaching for a place for me you just don't have within. So dear, I cannot be your ragdoll. Even I'm getting tired of this old dress. The rhythm of my words get lost in the demons you've been fighting off. You don't even notice what is left. So I can't let you carry me along this road anymore. My body's restless and my chest is caving in. Dear, I've forgotten the sound of my footsteps on the ground. Time to remember how to move my legs again. So dear, I cannot be your ragdoll. My heart isn't sewn onto my chest. It beats for me the only song, one that will still carry on when you and I have forgotten all the rest. So I can't let you carry me along this road anymore. My body's restless and my chest is caving in. Dear, I've forgotten the sound of my own steps on the ground. Time to remember how to move my legs again. So I can't let you carry me along this road anymore. My body's restless and my chest is caving in. Dear, I've forgotten the sound of my footsteps on the ground. Time to remember how to move my legs again. Dear, I've forgotten the sound of my footsteps on the ground. Time to remember how to move my legs again. Thank you so much, everyone. Get a little set up and comfortable here. We are Allie and the Wild Geese. We are down a player tonight. We have another vocalist that was ready to add some brilliant harmonies with me, but she came down with something just this afternoon. She wished she could be here, Olivia Thompson. So you'll have to grab her on the next show. But next to me, I have the great Aaron Buchheister on guitar and Zoe Kushabar on violin. That first song was one of the first songs I ever wrote after deciding I was a songwriter. And I wrote it at Great Falls, which you all probably know, real close by. And the title of tonight's show is called Unsent Letters. And it's designed to have us think about the things that we chose not to say, that we choose still not to say, or that we wish we'd said. And with that first song, in the realm of an unsent letter, I would say it was something I wrote that was for classical music, actually. Because it was my first career, my first love, how I learned everything. And Ragdoll is a song that is about leaving something that's not bad for you. It's just not right for you. So that's my letter to the early part of my life. The next song was written by a police officer in Austin named Steph Cash. And I believe she's married now, but I think this is the unsent letter to her spouse before they met. This is called Take Me to the River. It was written by Steph Cash, Eric Booth, and myself. Take me to the river so I can feed my soul. All the mountain roads won't take me if it's really you, did you come to take me home? Light the way that helped me find my own. And I'll never know just what I'm doing here. Thought I'd have it figured out, but it's already been one hell of a year. Feel you in the dark, trace the goosebumps down your spine. A cold sweat, bad dream keeps me up at night. Can you take me to the place where I feel alright? This next one is called Missin' Me. Missing me, I'm gonna head down the road that I've been driving on. I know it's just so wrong, we couldn't be what you were planning on. Never had the chance, every voice was taken as something that was mine to fix for you. I've spent half my life excusing bad behavior when behaving badly wasn't yours to do. Missing me, I'm gonna head down the road that I've been driving. I know it's just so wrong, we couldn't be what you were planning. But please see beyond the trees, above the forests where you can come find me. Follow the moon if you can find it, and the call of the wild Wish I could stay and wait for you to hear me. My words hit the ground like breadcrumbs leading me away. That's just a story, one that I've stopped reading now. What's in front of me is new and that's enough. When you're missing me, I'm gonna head down the road that I've been driving. I know it's just so wrong, we couldn't be what you were planning on. But please see beyond the trees, above the forests where you can come find me. Follow the moon if you can find it, and the call of the wild geese. I'm going to put this bass down and move over to the piano.
Because she's multi-talented.
Because I thought that being a singer would mean I needed fewer things. But it's not the case. I now need a speaker and a bass and a piano. But this next tune came from my time in Austin, and I wrote it with a guitarist friend of mine who is an engineer on a tugboat. And that's how he spends half of his time. Half the time he's on a tugboat being lead engineer, the other half the time he's in Austin playing his guitar. And we decided to finally write a song together. We played a lot. He's played all my music, and so I was like, what's in there, man? He's got, if you want to picture him in some very cool overalls and like a machine hat, like a baseball hat that's like Machine brand, and big beard, and this is a love song, an unsent letter from him to his future spouse. And we wrote this about a year and a half ago, and he's now engaged. Yeah. So this is called Because I've Got You. It's out of my hands, I'd rather take your hand. When you offer it, understand I'm a breaking down. This kind of love ain't meant for a mortal man. Well, I've never had a love quite this kind, forgiving all my pride. It's been my place to hide. I'd rather step outside, break down these walls I've built, leave my fear inside. When the rest of the lies I've told that I try to hide. But for you, if you look up and your world is crashing down, and your reasons for tomorrow find their way to the ground, well, I can gather the storms, you can blow them away. To think that love was just a simple circumstance. All I've ever learned to steal was your hand in dance. I don't know what tomorrow brings. I do know I can face one thing. Someday these hands are gonna play their last tune. I think I want it to be So one of my favorite parts of playing chamber Americana is this little game that we play on stage together, actually, where we decide who's going to end the piece. Because, as you know, with any piece of music, and think of Beethoven, right? It's like over and over, ending, here's the end, here's the end. Any type of piece, you can play the last note, and someone else can play another last note, and someone else can play another last note, and it's a beautiful ending. But at some point, it's absurd. And at some point, you've won. And so we like to play this game, who's going to end it? And I think Zoe won this last one.
I was like, oh, there's that chord.
The next tune I have is from the first album, which was released in January of 2025. It's called The Traveler, and this, I don't think I've ever told her, but this is in a letter I never sent to someone who helped me get through many years of therapy. I once knew a traveler who walked along this trail. She's not a wanderer, she knew these mountains well. Oh, I long to feel the comfort she feels deep down in her soul, knowing she can always find her way back She lived between the city and the wild. Left the wind, rejoined the crowd, looked like she walked 1,000 miles. Said that she went because she never seen the snow, and couldn't go on to the next life, not knowing what it knows. And alone to feel that comfort she feels deep down in her soul. Now I can't go to the next life, not knowing what she knows. She told me snow can fall as gently as it's formed from the sky. A million feathered arms can chill you to the bone, or be a silent starlight blanket that can make you feel at home. And I long to feel that comfort in my soul. I guess she didn't know it'd been so long. Things have changed, the people gone. As if she wouldn't trade her time for what she knows, that there ain't no winter cold enough to chill her to the bone. And I long to feel that comfort she feels deep down in her soul. Now I can't go to the next life, not knowing what she knows. Now I long to feel that comfort she feels deep down in her soul. Now I can't go to about a little bird that I saw on my balcony one day when I lived in D.C. I still live in D.C. That's just a long story I'm avoiding. And this bird, it was like a parakeet. It was a pet bird that had escaped and was out on the feeder with all of the swallows and the other birds that knew how to be in nature. This bird had no idea what to do, just no clue. And it reminded me of like a part of myself that had no idea how to get out of my own head. And so often in the song, it's move or get out of my way. That's talking to myself. Get out of my own way. The door's open. Get out. Like the little bird did. And even though he didn't know, still left. The next tune this is a cover. The original song is by Alison Krauss and Robert Plant. And this is totally an unsent letter to Sister Rosetta Tharpe. If you know her, if you don't, she's worth checking out. And you can tell me after, but whenever we play this song, I feel her come into the room.
Strange things are happening every day. I hear the music up above my head. Though the side of my heart has left me again, I hear music up above. Secrets are written in the sky. Looks like I've lost the love I've never found. And though the sound of hope has left me again, I hear music up above. Standing in my broken heart all night long, darkness held me like a friend when love wore off, searching for the lamb that's hidden in the cross, the finder's lost. I know I loved you too much. I'll go alone to get through.
What do you think, Aaron?
I hear Rosetta singing in the night, echoes of light that shines like stars after they're gone. And tonight she's my guide as I go on alone with the music up above.
This next tune is called Song for a Songbird, and I wrote it for a friend of mine who kind of writes all the music in this other group I'm in. And first there's a special bond that you have as musicians in a music group together, whether it's an orchestra or a chamber group or chamber Americana. When you give yourself to the arts, you're risking a whole lot. Stability, among other things, sanity, among the best of them. And we tend to all carry the weight of our dreams together. So when this dear friend of mine in another group got very, very sick, we all felt the weight of the potential loss of this dream. It was very difficult. But as we do, as musicians, we create this space to be there and to leave something for each other. So this is a song for him. He is from Argentina, and so he speaks Spanish. And that's important because in the song, I go to the muse to get a melody for him. And she only speaks Spanish to me, and my Spanish is terrible. So I don't understand what she says. But it must mean that the music is what brings us together, not the words, right? So the chorus is just la da 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 ya da da. And so if you pick up on it, feel free to join. I know there are other singers in here. If you got a harmony, sing it loud. So this is Song for a Songbird.
Well, I wanted to write a song for you, the one that the music comes through. So I climbed a mountain and I asked the muse for a song that's for songbirds too. Well, I got there late one evening and I told her why I'd come. Well, it wasn't what I had expected, but I like what it's become. La-di-da-da, ya-di-da, la-di-da-da, ya-da, la-di-da-da, ya-di-da, ya-da. Well, she said, solo hablo castellano, el lenguaje de la cercanía. Well, my Spanish isn't what I want it to be. I suspect that the words must not matter, you see. It's the music that'll bring you closer to me if you just sing it with me. La-di-da-da, ya-di-da, la-di-da, ya-ya-da, la-di-da-da, ya-di-da, ya-da, la-di-da-da, ya-di-da, la-di-da-da, ya-da, la-di-da, ya-ya-da, ya-da.
You want that one?
Thank you. Okay, this next song is in its first draft for the new album. This is like when you try a recipe for the first time and you don't know what you're putting in it, and you know that once you see it afterward, you're like, well, that wasn't sugar, or that wasn't. So I want to share it, but it's going to change. It's called Wandering Roses, and if I can get through it, This is an unsent letter to my grandparents, who are Irish. And it's to everyone else I've ever met who connected with, who I didn't find out was also Irish until after we were great friends. And that's who the wandering roses are. They're the seeds that scattered. They never tend a fire just for one. They're quick to share a knowing smile, or to take the dark and add a little fun. So I don't know if I can get through it, but I'm going to try. And it has a story about each of my grandparents in it that are true.
There have been times I couldn't find what I was looking for on the long and winding road. Not every hand I've offered or been offered has been kind, but it's not that kind of road. When I met you, fellow traveler, felt I'd known you all along. Took me back to Sunday dinners and an old familiar song. I think our roads began together long ago and all along. 1, 2, 3. Well, I've never been to Dublin, never walked the Galway shore, hadn't seen the farm my grandma left because she wanted more. But I've seen many wandering roads with roots across the sea and stars, and I've felt the warmth of an Irish sun from other Irish hearts. And we are the seeds that scatter, never tend to fire just for one, quick to share a knowing smile, or to take the dark and add a little fun. My grandpa's hands were calloused and his eyes were always kind. You couldn't tell him something's broken without him coming to make it right. Well, I cannot build like he did. I hope there's kindness in my eyes. And if I see your smile is broken, I'll be running by your side. We are the seeds that scatter, never tend to fire just for one, quick to share a knowing smile, or to take the dark and add a little fun.
So I'm hoping that one eventually we'll find some Celtic energy in there, maybe rework something, but But yeah, that's a first draft of a song for the new album. Thanks for listening. This next tune is an unsent letter to the aliens who will not visit this planet. Is that enough of a segue? No. It's called Why Is There No Flower Constellation? The title is really just to wonder that, but it's also, it's my nod to sci-fi, one of my favorite genres ever. And it really is just considering the plight of why haven't we seen them yet? Or why won't they save us, better yet, right? Why won't they just help us out of this mess? But it's a play on using the Greek myths and all of the stories from the constellations that we see, and perhaps we've ignored them and maybe become them.
Little flag in perfect orbit, wanting others to avoid us. Ancient stories, we ignored them. Greek tragedies, we became them. Just like Cassiopeia, made a weapon from our mirror. Used a beauty as the trigger, but that was then, right? Sprawling bodies, perfect poses, filtering most precious moments, chasing love through likes and comments. To the cosmos, we're no different than the stars, whose massive silently reflected our lesser nature. Unintended consequence has not been felt just yet. Just like Orion, slaying everything before him. No regarding the whole system, but that was then. Blinded by words like ambition, blinded by entitled vision, blinded by easy validation. To the cosmos, we're no different than the stars, whose massive silently reflected all our lesser nature. Unintended consequence has not been felt just yet. So a little flag in perfect orbit, wanting others to avoid us.
Now that we really need them, come on, guys. Help us out. This next song is called Silent Ship. And a friend of mine wrote to me a while ago and confessed to me that they listen to this song every day because it helps them in some way. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't love this song a whole lot until they said that to me. It didn't make sense until they said that to me. And knowing this friend in my life, now that I see it, I don't know how I didn't write it for them. So this might have been an unsent letter for a friend that was written before he needed it. called Silent Ship.
Wake at night, I look outside between buildings passing by. A silhouette, silent ship. Couldn't sail it if I tried. Can't just be me who's not pretending not to see. I didn't ask to be kept down, made to be what is better for you. I didn't see that I've been racing around, trying to prove that what you don't see is true. Daylight comes, it sails alone, never leaving, never gone. Averted eyes, hard to hide, price too hard to call it out. Can't just be me who's not pretending not to see. Didn't ask to be kept down, made to be what is better for you. I didn't see that I've been racing around, trying to prove that what you don't see is true. I never thought you'd keep me down. Maybe I am not stuck in the ground with you. Awake at night, I look outside between buildings passing by. A silhouette, silent ship. Couldn't sail it if I tried. Can't just be me who's not pretending not to see.
All right, I'm going to call an audible. Let's play You Know. There is this little bass violin duet that I wrote. Sorry, Aaron. Take a breather. And it's called You Know. And if you have any relatives or know anybody from the Midwest, you've heard this phrase before, you know. And this piece came to me when I was, I don't know why, but I was on the phone with my mom and my uncle, both from the Midwest. And I just started kind of, as we do with family, right? I just started kind of glazing over and not really listening anymore. But I heard the cadence of their speech, like, da, 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 don't you know, you know, you know. And so these melodies started popping up. And so hopefully you'll hear a bit of that in this tune. All right. see us tonight really means so much. And don't forget, they've done this brilliant thing where they are a 501c3 company, and if you donate to us tonight, not only will they match it, but it's tax-free for you. Tax deductible for you. So if you're feeling moved, we'd appreciate it. But if not, I just hope you enjoy. Yeah. This next tune is called Red Wine. There's no way I can spin this into an unsent letter. This is a very much sent letter to somebody who annoys you. The chorus is, it doesn't matter if you're right when I'm still mad. Since you know everything, I thought that you'd know that. That's the seed of this whole tune, baby. Yeah, you got it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We started fine. Well, I poured you a cup of coffee and then poured mine. So we'd surrender us together for a time. I remember stormy weather and red wine. When I opened up my eyes, I'm out the door with no goodbye. I guess there wasn't time to talk about last night. 'Cause it doesn't matter if you're right when I'm still mad. Since you know everything, I thought that you'd know that. They just keep ringing in my head, the words I thought I should have said. But you'll never know, we'll never know. We'll never know, whoa. I hear you saying it, but it isn't me you should be saying it all to. 'Cause they won't hear you. 'Cause honey, they were never going to. And that's the only thing you're gonna do there, is feed false demons anything they ask for. 'Cause it doesn't matter if you're right when I'm still mad. Since you know everything, I thought that you'd know that. They just keep ringing in my head, the words I thought I should have said. But you'll never know, we'll never know. You know I'm tempted. The flowers tonight are nice, but do you get it? I might surrender us together for tonight. I remember stormy weather and red wine. You say with us there's no goodbye. You tell me everything just took you by surprise. Maybe one of us one day will realize. It doesn't matter if you're right when I'm still mad. Since you know everything, I thought that you'd know that. They just keep ringing in my head, the words I thought I should have said. But you'll never know, you'll never know. It doesn't matter if you're right when I'm still mad. You know everything, I thought that you'd know that. Well, they just keep ringing in my head. But you'll never know, and we'll never know.
Oh my goodness. One more tune for you guys tonight. It's called Bad Detective, and it is a very much sent letter from me to me, making fun of myself. All right.
1, 1, 2, 3. Like a bad detective, I'm hanging around, looking for the thread to where my heart went now. 'Cause it was right around here where I left it, but the damn thing took off running like a fugitive. You saw in me what you wanted to see, and I thought a reflection that I thought was me. So whenever there was a part to play, and I stepped out onto that dimly lit stage, and like a bad detective, I'm hanging around, looking for the thread to where my heart went now. 'Cause it was right around here where I left it, but the damn thing took off running like a fugitive. Now I've stood in the wings reading line after line, and I know this ends the same way every time, and my character has lost her gun and her badge. So how did I get here? Oh, I must have been bad. And when I find it, I'll ask it to behave, but I'll hope that it keeps running from its cage. And like a bad detective, I'm hanging around, looking for the thread to where my heart went now. It was right around here where I left it, but the damn thing took off running like a fugitive. But the damn thing, it took off running like a fugitive. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you guys are so kind. Please stick around at 8:30 or now. Very shortly, we're going to have a little discussion. For everybody online, stick around. You can ask questions there as well. But we're just going to put our instruments down and get comfy, and let's chat.
Thank you.